Hey everyone, welcome to our walkthrough. If you're not familiar with us, we are an online auction company. Essentially what we do is we photograph these items, we put them on the website. You can go there, look at pictures, place your bids, and then you can come this weekend and pick up your items. So what we're going to do here is just do a quick walkthrough so you can kind of get a better idea for sizes. This is a thick, heavy mirror. It came off of a U.S. Navy ship apparently, and it was to use the reflect the spotlights. You can see it's pretty big and it's very heavy. Here's some mid-century tables. There's a end table. Here's a coffee table. There's like a Danish modern chair with wrought iron. There's a little end table. Couple of lawnmowers, really nice antique lamp, this is the only crack in it that I saw. Here's an oak table, does have an extension on it. There's a, we'll walk over this way. This is a cute little piece. It's like a tool cabinet. I think someone built it for themselves. You can see they repurposed some hardware, and then this was like the wainscoting from a wall. So they just built themselves this little cabinet. And it does include some tools here and there. It's a little Martha Washington type sewing stand. And here's a vintage little child-size cabinet. It's a pretty cute piece. Some bicycles. This is a little desk. You can see this will collapse in. That'll come down. And a farm table and a copper boiler. This is an antique cultivator. There's a brass bed. An industrial type cabinet. Some ladders. There's a long wood one and an extension aluminum one. Some Depression era furniture. There's a vanity. Here's a dresser. Butter churn. Royal Dalton mugs. It's a cruet set. This is a nice early decanter. It's like blown glass. Could have been made in Pittsburgh. A little clerk's desk. There's a waterfall cedar chest. There's a pair of solid wood, like a headboard and footboard. There's no rails, just the bed there. This lamp's a chandelier. Seats. Has writing on it, says Smithsonian Collection from Kitchener. Oak dresser. Here's it's a nice table, but the legs broke off, so you're going to have to put those back on. But it's a drop leaf table with drawers. Here's a Depression chifforobe. Another dresser. There's a lot of advertising, beer signs. These are really nice chairs. They're period Art Deco. They're labeled Thonet, so those are bentwood frames. Some cast iron skillets, pharmacy scale. Some old records and magazines, a lot of miscellaneous. There's glassware, another chandelier. crates, and this is a stoneware. It could be like a bed warmer. Some comic books, some train stuff, vintage Christmas items. These are like Andy Warhol specials. These are Plasticville, they're for train sets. This is another train set. This is a whole building, train station. There's some more furniture. There's chairs and tables up here. This is, I think it's like 20 different sections. You can see that's the name of the manufacturer, but it's like a mosaic that you put up on the wall of the San Francisco Bridge. There's an antique wall clock. My hockey puck is not included, but here's another one. This is automobile advertising. It's a nice piece. And then here's another one for Trico windshield wiper blades. Here's some toy cars. Glassware. These are pretty neat. These are printer's blocks. It's a plaster statue. It's called the Winged Victory of Samothrace. And this is a resin one, so it's not very heavy. It's nice. Tables. Here's some collectibles. It's a really nice Art Nouveau hat pin holder. Little figurine is from Lefton. There's some Coca-Cola. Some vintage pipes with Zippo lighters. There's a nice animal call in there. It's called a predator call. There's a lot of like 1970s era vintage Tupperware. A lot of plastic pieces. It's a hanging cupboard. Student's chair. Here's another 50s. This is like a record cabinet. This is a pharmacist scale from Western Germany. It's all encased in lucite block. And there's some toys. This is a pretty nice truck. It's Nylon Stables show ponies. There's a lot of tools. There's a planer. There's a scroll saw. This is a table saw that also has a router built into it, so that's nice. It's a dovetail joiner machine. This is it's an artist's box, but there's an easel built into it, so it all unfolds. Record cabinet, lots of tools. You can see there's just lots of tools. And again, if you haven't been on our site before, you go to bidonestates.com, and there you can bid. That's a 12-gallon crock antique box. Toy cars. These are from Newcastle High School from 1951, graduation caps. This is a G.I. Joe Jeep. Toy Story and all the Disney movies on VHS. Here's another nice toolbox. It's filled with all sorts of good stuff in there. These are antique lock boxes. They're all hand painted. So, you know, from about 1900 or so. Industrial thermometers. This is a candle mold with a tin advertising tea box. Oh, dandy pretzel tin. And there's also just general household type stuff. Refrigerator box. Nice big cast iron griddle. This is made by Rural Stove. It's a duplex gas burner. There's some porch lights, like yard lights. Sawhorse. Pinball machine, some 1950s type lamps. This is probably from 1930s or so. It's an Art Deco floor lamp. It's a lot of records. Some interesting ones. There's a couple, like a whole lots from straight from Egypt. There's one autographed one. Looks like a jazz type thing. Here's the record player. Christmas lights and peach baskets. Here's some enamelware. We do have a live preview, so that means if you want to come here and just take a look at the items for yourself, we're going to be here Wednesday between 4 and 6 p.m. We're located here in Rochester, PA. These are Harley-Davidson saddlebags. There's a pair, they got the mounting brackets. And these are the insides for like Hamilton Beach mixers. So a lot of times those get broken, so it's nice to have those. A wood box. And this is a Civil War Daguerre type, or tin type, I think. And hunting licenses and 1925 fishing license. This is a J&L steel badge. This is 1958 or 68 Chicago White Sox signed ball. These are all Indian head pennies. That's an advertising tire. It's like a rubber tire giveaway. We have a lot of proof sets. Some marbles, including there's some really nice early ones. Some knives and harmonicas. This is really nice. This is like a butter dish. It's kind of hard to see here, but it's pretty sharp. Let's see. And we got some prints and some antique game boards. That's like an Albert Dürer print. This is Coca-Cola. It's a 1914 PA license plate on porcelain. This is advertising. It's a tin advertising. Some weed whackers. And beach scene. The frame's pretty nice. Mink coats. Antique mirror. Another game board. This is the cutout Smoking Man. This is supposed to go on top of like a sideboard. And just some moving boxes. There's some folding chairs. This is a base to probably like a drill press. There's a table that folds up. Aluminum dolly. Ladder, pallet. Folding table, some hand tools. Yeah, so I think that'll kind of get you guys, well, appreciate your time. Oh, one other thing. This is like a new in box. They never got to put it together, but it's building like that. It's a 10 by 10 shed. And then it has the flooring kit, and then there's 4 pieces of 4 by 8 plywood that'll go in it. Anyways, thank you for your time. Please let us know if you have any questions. Thanks again. The website is bidonestates.com.